Police in Pennsylvania are looking for a person responsible for a really bizarre and creepy incident. A homeowner was visited by a person proclaiming to be the box demon.
I am the box demon.
Yeah, you can see the person wearing a paper plate mask spoke right into the home's ring camera. Police say the person left a box on the porch just before 4:30 yesterday morning. The box, though, was empty. And the homeowner also says they don't recognize the person, don't recognize the box. I don't know why people do this.
I don't either. But doesn't it look like a mask made by like a kid, like in class?
It does,
like,
and it's creepy.
That's all I can see when I see it.
Okay.
And at least the box was empty, right? So
yeah,
that's a positive on it.
Earlier today, I was just talking about how I don't watch as many horror movies anymore because it feels like we cover real life horror stories every day on this channel. And then, ironically enough, after saying that, I came across another frightening story that is like something straight out of a horror movie. Apparently, for the past few days up in Pennsylvania, someone in a very weird, twisted, creepy costume has been going on people's doorsteps, on people's front porches, appearing on their Ring cameras, acting creepy, leaving empty packages. They're referring to themselves as the box demon. And ladies and gentlemen, this is not some quirky, weird video that appeared on TikTok. This is not a prank between friends. No, this has made the headlines and the local news in this area. People are reporting that this person in this weird costume is showing up on their doorsteps, ringing the doorbell, banging on their door around like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. It's happened multiple times. They've been caught on Ring cameras. We're about to look at the footage in just a moment. Now, this story made me feel kind of old because I was looking at the person's costume and I did not recognize it. Listen, I grew up with Freddy and Jason and Michael Myers. I didn't grow up with these new age scary horror icons. I don't care about Five Nights at Freddy's and these horror video games, but apparently this person is dressed as a character. I believe the name is Twisted Dandy from the video game Dandy's World. As I was just saying, I never heard about any of this. Like I said, this makes me feel old because I'm pretty in touch with pop culture, but I've never heard of this video game. I don't know who this character is or how this character acts, but apparently this character has inspired someone to dress up like them and go act creepy outside of people's homes. So without further ado, let's go ahead and roll these clips so you guys can see what I'm talking about, and then I'll be right back with more thoughts.
Thanks, Meredith, for that update and that new information tonight. Also tonight, Northern York County Regional Police are asking for help to identify a suspicious person, but this is an unusual case. Take a look.
I am the box demon. I believe this box is a gift for you.
Yeah, what you're seeing is doorbell camera video from just before 4:30 this morning. Police say the person brought an empty box and put it on a porch on 10th Avenue in North York and then walked away. The homeowner doesn't know anything about the mask or what they are calling themselves, the box demon. So if you know anything, you're asked to call police.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting there.
Angry that I don't know who would be too happy with having somebody ringing your doorbell at 4:22 in the morning. Like, do something constructive with yourself. I know I didn't do nothing to this so-called person who runs around with a paper plate on their face, so go find something else to do.
I am the box demon. I I am the box demon. I believe this box is a gift for you.
When I cover these type of videos and topics on YouTube, I always hope and pray that something like this does not happen to me personally, because I'm not sure how I would react. I'm someone that has a great sense of humor, right? I can see the humor in things that a lot of other people cannot. But this right here, don't put me in a position to where I feel unsafe or I feel like I am forced to protect myself, my home, my loved ones, my family, what have you. Joke as much as you want, play around as much as you want. Don't put me in that position, because I don't know how I'm going to react. If someone is at my door like this at 4 something in the morning, you catch me in the middle of me sleeping and I feel like my life is in danger or other lives are in danger that are under my roof, I might just start blowing holes straight through the door. I'm definitely not going to answer the door, but I think it's very likely that I would just blow holes straight through the door and straight through that person and ask questions later. Okay? You pop up on my doorstep acting like a creepy clown that wants to kill me in the middle of the night, I'm not going to have a nice conversation with you. I'm probably not going to ask what you're doing here. I'm probably going to handle things my way and figure out the details later. Luckily, people I know, they wouldn't play with me like this. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with pranks and stuff like that, but this is a stranger that is popping up on strangers' doorsteps. And this person is lucky to be alive, because I can think of plenty of ways to handle this situation that wouldn't be very peaceful. Okay? But, I mean, another day goes by where we just witness how crazy our society is becoming. And the stuff that we used to only see in movies, we're now seeing it play out in real life on a day-to-day basis. And I think that's one of the reasons why the movies have lost a lot of their charm. Hell, horror movies have lost a lot of their charm. The original Halloween movie, Michael Myers killed, like 3 or 4 people in that movie? Nowadays, we got a horror story every day about how someone goes on a mass rampage. The horror movies that we used to look at and get so frightened, they don't hold a candle to the news stories that we're seeing breaking out on a daily basis. What you just witnessed, that's something that we would have seen on an 80s slasher movie. It kind of reminds me of the movie Strangers, with those weird people in the mask that show up outside your door, right? This is something we used to see on movies now. In real life, people do this. And they do this for whatever reason. People are so twisted, people are so stupid, that they'll do things like this without the intention of hurting someone, not fully thinking about how they could get themselves hurt. Right? Because I don't know how things are handled in Pennsylvania. But if you do something like this in places in like Florida and Georgia and down in the South, there's a chance, a big chance, that you're not making it off that porch. So the fact that they did, that's good for them. They should be very thankful of that. But as of right now, I want to know your thoughts about this down in the comments below. What would you do? How would you handle this situation if someone like this showed up on your doorstep? Don't be too graphic, but let me know how you would handle it down in the comments below. While you're down there, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell, and I'll talk to you all very soon in the next one.